Good morning. It is the weekend. I have a lot to get accomplished at home. If you work a full-time job, 40 hours a week, 9 to 5 shift work, I do 7:30 to 4. My name's Dr. Brooke. I have my PharmD and I work in infertility. My weekdays are so jam-packed busy that sometimes I let the housework go until the weekend, and so my weekends are filled with housework. In this video, I'm going to show you how I stay productive at home while also working full-time, while also being a wife, while also studying for some board exams right now. I'm going to give you my tips and tricks as I go throughout my day on accomplishing things and how I truly stay productive at home. This is something I am working on, and it is one of my biggest goals for me. So I'm going to express some of my things that I've struggled with and see if you guys feel the same way. If you want to know how I stay productive at home and maintain a clean house while also working full-time and being a wife, stick around. So to start this video, I have a nice crispy Diet Coke. I thought about doing coffee today, and then I was like, I don't want to. I want a Diet Coke, and I don't care. I love a good Diet Coke. I'm going to sit and I'm going to make my to-do list. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. I have a lot to do and I need to be caffeinated for that. So Diet Coke it is. Thought about doing coffee. I don't really want to. It's already 11:27, so I'm getting a late start anyway, and I've got a lot to accomplish. The first thing I do is I like to make a mind up. For my weekend resets, I do a mind up on a whiteboard. That's just how I do it, just because weekend tasks are normally changing, but you still have the main core of things. It's not like my actual admin to-do list. So first tip is use a whiteboard and make a mind up. I do this before I accomplish anything, before I even study for exams, before I do any sort of like life admin things. I always start with a mind dump. I have ADHD. I also have anxiety, so getting things out of my mind and on physical things that I can look at, like paper or a whiteboard, helps keep me focused. It gives me little hits of dopamine when I check those things off and I can physically see on the board, on my paper or list or whatever you're going to use. Personally, I use a whiteboard that's very aesthetic and cute. I keep it on my desk, and it just helps me to keep motivated. That's one of the big tips whenever you are accomplishing things at home, is setting priorities and just creating a mind dump. It helps. I know that's like such a simple tip, but I promise you, if you are having trouble with staying productive at home, especially on the weekends when you just want to relax after you've worked 40 hours like me, it's nice to write everything down and just prioritize things and set days, set times and days of when you're going to accomplish things. During the week, I do like little daily side quests. So like this week, I had to deposit a check for our wedding. We're planning a wedding. I hate going to the bank. I did that one day. The next day, I had to go return stuff at REI and get a new pair of boots. I did that the next day. The next day, I am applying for a new passport. Had to go do stuff for that. I did that one day. So I do like little admin to-do lists during the week. I'm going to show you how I prioritize those as well. But first is just creating a mind up. That's the first tip. The other tips are going to follow along with that mind up. I want to do this together, and let's just make a mind up right now.
This was feeling broken, couldn't see where I was going, almost fell apart. That is when I found you. You could see right through me, pull me from the darkness, save me from the start. I might be reaching for the stars, but whenever I'm with you, doesn't matter where I am. I follow the voices in my heart. I feel you're always here by my side. I know that you are glorious, glorious. I know that you are glorious. I'm all in this time, all in this time. On top of the world, let's save every moment. Nothing can break us apart. Let it show.
Hi guys, I don't know what day I left off, but it's Thursday and I am mid-week, and I think I left off, I was trying to do like a weekend reset. I'm still going to do that, and I'm still going to consider this as the weekend reset because it's kind of going in to my week. So I was going through some tips on how to stay productive on a weekend reset. I made a list, made a to-do list, already did that. I already made the to-do list. I did not complete it, but it is Thursday. I just got home from work. It is 5:21 and I have a lot to accomplish this evening that is going to go through, and it's going to be part of a weekend reset. Kind of like having a sucky week, to be honest with you. I've been so busy. I have been planning my wedding. So much has happened. I bought a wedding dress. I'm going to have a whole wedding planning series, but it's a lot. It's so much, but I feel like I'm on top of it, and I kind of want to go and explain on how I've stayed on top of it, because planning a wedding is just insanely so much. It's just literally insane. But I feel like I'm doing well. So kind of going with that, I have to finish my invitations this evening and order those, make sure the addresses are all correct for the attendees. What else? I want to clean up, do a quick clean. I need to clean my bathroom, shower, the drain. I think I messed the drain up in our apartment. I have to do Drano. I don't know how to clean a drain and unclog it with a little sticky things. I got my nails done. I'm testing out wedding nails and what I want to do on my wedding day. These, let's see. Yeah. These are French tips with pearls. I don't know if I necessarily like them. I want to like them, but the pearls in my mind, they just kind of look like whiteheads. If you look at it, you see the pearls, but I also, don't focus on me. You see the pearls, but I also see whiteheads. I don't know. Am I overthinking it? I think they look pretty on my hand and with the ring. I think they just look pretty, but I don't know if I like it. They're kind of long. I don't know.
Some kind of beautiful, your signal finds me glowing in the static. Maybe it's worth it though. You've been the light, the way you move is magic. And the fever's automatic. I don't care if this love is cruel or tragic. Some kind of beautiful, only you can reach me through the stars.
I don't know what the last clip you saw was, but it's now Wednesday. I was filming my weekend reset on Saturday and Sunday. It is now Wednesday. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't finish my weekend reset because I started watching Bridgerton. So, the things I wanted to get done didn't get done. And it is now the middle of the week. And I have so much to do and so much to get accomplished. I wanted to talk about changing the attitude and changing your perception of productivity and accomplishment, because not everyone's perfect. I'm not perfect. The majority of people, no one's perfect. And I tend to be very hard on myself when I don't accomplish what I want to accomplish. Like, I didn't accomplish my to-do list. I wasn't even close accomplishing my to-do list because I got obsessed with Bridgerton. So now it is Wednesday. It's 6:49. And I just got home from work. I had the absolute most shitty day at work. Like, so bad. And I don't feel like accomplishing a lot of things. And I think the world is very much pushing this hustle culture, pushing this, you have to get everything done in one day, this one weekend, a weekend reset, your life has to be perfect. And it doesn't work like that for the majority of people. It does not work like that for me. So it's Wednesday. And I have so much still to accomplish. And I just had a realization is my to-do list will always be there. I'm always going to have a to-do list, and it's always going to be never ending because I'm always going to think of things to do. And one of my tips that I talked about was making a to-do list. I still think that's such a wonderful tip, but I think your mindset behind the to-do list is more important. And this is something I personally struggle with. I still struggle with being this productivity queen and accomplishing everything and having everything together and my life together and accomplishing things. And that's just not how life works. Your to-do list will always be there. Your to-do list will never end. And I think whenever people look at accomplishing a to-do list and that gives them the sense of gratification or productivity, accomplishment, it's good. It fuels you. It can be a motivation, but it's also not everything. And that is my second, or I don't know what number tip this is, to be honest. This is just going to be kind of like a vlog style video now. But that's something I struggle with, and I feel like others struggle with that as well, as I'm really hard on myself about accomplishing everything, and I'm hard on myself when I don't accomplish everything. Just like right now, it's Wednesday. I got caught up in Bridgerton, which is like valid. That's a totally valid in my opinion. My husband would probably differ, but valid, kind of valid. But I have so many things to do. And I was just sitting reflecting because I knew I wanted to finish out this video and just give you my thoughts and advice. And I wanted to be blunt and honest about how I didn't accomplish my to-do list. And that's okay. It is okay. And your day can almost be done. It is 6:52. I wallowed in self-pity because my shit work day. And now I have chicken going in the crock pot. I'm making homemade enchiladas. I am going to edit this video. That's going to be my productiveness. I'm going to start some laundry because we're going to yoga tomorrow. That's an easy task. And I'm going to pick up the bedroom, pick up the kitchen. Those are easy things that I can easily do that aren't going to take a lot of my mind and physical ability to do so. And I'm going to feel accomplished, and I'm going to turn my week around, and I'm going to turn my day around. And it is okay if you have to do that. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, and that's okay. And I don't want to be a fake person. There's so many people on YouTube and as a platform, even just social media as a whole. So many people show themselves as this like productive queen, productive king that have everything together. And I'm just not like that. I work Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4. I have shit days, just like everyone else. And I am trying to turn things around, just like everyone else should try to too. And if you don't have the mental capacity to do that, that's okay. Sit, listen to your emotions, and take the evening off, rest, get a really good night of sleep, wake up in the morning, and it's a new day. Every day is a new day. And if it's 7 o'clock right now, 6:54, I'm not lying, and I'm making my day into a good one. My shit day will be a less shit day. I'm going to have really good food. I'm going to accomplish things. And I'm not going to accomplish everything, and that's okay. Productivity and feeling accomplished comes in many, many forms. And it will come in many forms, and it will be in different stages of your whole life. I hope this inspires you. I will see you in my next one.